All right, welcome back to F1 Fairfield 1
podcast.
Okay.
Yes, we got our special guest, Dom Jackson, here today.
Is Jackson your actual real name?
No.
What is your last name?
Back.
Oh, I knew that.
Dominic back, our QB1, future Lamar Jackson. So,
He has a
special guest today. Really fast, we just want to talk about start off with talking about his crazy touchdown yesterday. He rushed, what was it, like 20 yards?
He rushed
30.
for 30 yards and 2 touchdowns. Was it? One touchdown yesterday. He has 2 running touchdowns on the season and 3 passing touchdowns on the season already.
We're 3 games in.
Three
So
games
those
in.
are some pretty good stats.
Oh, yeah, do the clapping. We gotta introduce now. Other one. That's
Wait, hold on.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Ow.
Bum,
We got it. Okay, I don't know where the clapping wait.
Other one.
Bro. Oh my goodness. So Dom, can you describe the touchdown?
Yeah, describe the touchdowns to us, though. Come on.
It was really hard.
Get closer to the mic, Dom. Come on. Jesus.
You're not very good at this. Turn it off.
Okay, so how did the touchdown play out?
It was.
What is
Radio.
Okay, stop playing with the sound.
Oh, stop. I'm not bro. Okay.
Okay, for real now.
All right, describe the touchdowns for us.
Yeah,
though.
describe the touchdown.
So I dropped back, and there was like 3-4 dudes in my face.
And not just like guys, it was like
Like,
Huge.
200-pound D lineman.
yeah, the one dude was like 6'5". He was huge.
He was
he was
huge.
crazy.
He played receiver too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He also
Number
hit
2.
Cameron and JoJo. But anyways, yeah. And I dropped back, and there was just so many people, so I just started running, and I ended up in the touchdown.
In the
Or in the end
touchdown.
zone.
How do
In
you
the end zone,
practice?
Yeah.
How do you
End zone.
practice your vision on like off days?
Yeah. Is there a
How do you-
certain routine that you go through? Like you just got to practice like scanning the field, your quarterback vision.
I watched Lamar Jackson and Tom Brady videos on how they
okay.
read the defense.
How
That's
they read
good.
the defense? Do you also like what do you do to warm up your arm before games?
Yeah.
Just start out on one knee and just warming it up, and then kind of go with a little flick.
What a little flick.
Yeah,
Little flick.
What a flick.
just
a
using
flick.
your wrist.
Using your wrist. All right, we're gonna go through the game yesterday. It was 20-14 versus Colerain Cardinals. We obviously came out on top. Where's the clap?
Of course.
Where's the clap? There we. She found it that easily. Clap it up.
Oh,
We had the W. We had the W. Honestly, we could have. It sounds like a close game, but we were 20-0 for like 3 quarters, and then they scored at the end.
Yeah, it was
versus
our defense. Personally, being one of the leaders on defense, I don't think we played good at all. I definitely struggled getting down to the line and making tackles. I hesitated way too much. Our offense obviously came through, and thanks to Gabe and Dom and Coney.
What about the
Logan,
other people?
Logan.
Logan.
Oh yeah, Logan.
Logan
on
JoJo.
defense. We did have a pick 6 on defense, so I
Yeah,
will
that
be
was really
proud
good.
of that.
So they had 3 down linemen and then 2 outside linebackers come down every single play.
Yeah.
So there was at least 5 of them.
Oh, it was pretty scary in the backfield.
Yeah. And they're-
Scary.
Like
It was terrifying.
And then their 2 outside linebackers just try to hit the outside as hard as possible. So on pass plays, instead of dropping back and try to roll out, I would drop back and then step back up into the pocket. Try to.
That's
throw it
really
down.
good. That's really good.
that's really good.
Okay, so around the 3rd quarter, I had injured my right elbow.
Mhm.
Well, at first I thought it was just a funny bone thing, because coach was just like, it should just be your funny bone. So
Yeah, I
like,
heard that.
so I was playing like a couple plays with like a broken elbow. So
Yeah, kind of.
yeah, broken elbow.
And not
But-
just like broken a little bit, but like completely like broken in half.
Yeah, so I was playing
Tell her
with a
what the
broken-
trainer said to you whenever
She said it felt. She said it sounded crunchy.
Dom's trying not to throw up.
It
The
sounded-
trainer literally told him that it sounded crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was already playing through injuries because I think I bruised my left leg in the beginning, but like literally after every drive, I was on
It
the
was over-
sideline
yeah,
getting rolled out
Yeah.
and trying to go back in the game.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like let down my team.
Yeah.
So
But
Yeah.
as you guys can see, Gabe is sadly out probably for
the rest of
the rest of the season, which is sad.
yeah,
to
it's very
say.
sad.
We're all very sad.
We're trying to find a new running back. And I'm the new running back coach now. My name
Yeah,
is Coach Gabe.
Coach Gabe, we're gonna give him a hat with Coach Gabe on it. I will be having to take his or play running back. That's gonna be some big shoes to fill, though.
Not really. I'm just.
I'm gonna be required to score now.
Yeah. What's wrong with scoring?
I'm not good at it.
How are you not good at scoring? That doesn't make sense.
I don't have. We're 3 games in. I haven't scored yet.
Just
Yeah,
get
but you don't
just
get that
down
many-
to the 1 yard line, and then I'll just QB sneak it.
No, then that's when you give it to me. That's the only time I can score.
Yeah.
Well,
How about we run you all down the field?
Yeah.
well, I don't think
Then
that's
on the
gonna
1
work
yard
out.
line.
Never
Yeah.
mind. We're not doing that. We're not gonna.
You know what? I should go to QB. Dom should go to running back.
All right. What do you think the team needs to improve on for our next game versus West Claremont?
100% our tackling. Our tackling was so bad. Our defense, and I'm on defense. I play a lot of defense, so I'm not blaming this on anyone. Like our defense as a group was so bad. Like we had a couple good plays, but other than that, our tackling was like some of the worst tackling.
Manny had some really good tackling.
Manny did.
but he's always been a good tackler.
Yeah, specifically our linebackers and our D line did pretty good.
Yeah, they did good when it
But
came to blocking.
our-
They did good at getting into the backfield.
But
But
just finishing the tackles.
it was like more
specifically.
tackling
Yeah.
on the second level, which we really struggled on, which I saw from.
Yeah,
the
we didn't
sideline.
have.
But
yeah, our
so-
linebackers struggled a lot
It wasn't really like you guys were getting there, but you were getting there too late.
late. Yeah, because then they'd already be 5 yards. We weren't meeting them at the line and filling our gaps. We just
Yeah,
meeting them
exactly.
5 yards.
All right, so we have a long weekend this weekend. Any plans for you two?
Start with QB1,
Tomorrow,
running back 1.
I'm not really doing anything, and then
Our
Saturday.
coach did tell us today we had conditioning day. We like to call it Hell Day. We had conditioning day, and our coach did tell us that he was trying to make us not want to do anything else the rest of the weekend. And then Dom reminded him,
I have 2 baseball games on Saturday.
and he kind of felt bad
Two
because.
baseball games.
So
Saturday.
basically, how it went, we had like 5 different stations, and we went through all of those once, but they were for like
10 minutes.
10 minutes each. And
Was
this is like
mine?
2 hours of this. And when we get to the push-up station, our coach, if he caught us on our knees at all, like this is 10 minutes, we had to switch to diamond push-ups. And if we weren't doing enough push-ups, he would yell at us. So, yeah.
How would you just describe a normal game day with the Fairfield Indians?
Personally, like for me,
Yeah,
or
just
for like
throughout, like
as a team.
from getting there to the ending of the game and going home. Like just the energy and like
I
things
think
that
that-
you normally see.
Well, things I normally see, I definitely see a lot of people. I think there's probably about 50% of us who actually focus before the game. Us 3 being part of that 50%. Then there's other 50%, aka Cameron, Bacon, and Raymir.
Bacon.
Raymir focuses when he wants to, but mostly Manny and Cameron.
Manny, Cam, and
They'll get a little bit crazy before the games, and I don't think they realize that we have a game.
until like.
And
we're
then
in the
Cameron
locker room.
wonders why he doesn't play. And then he's like, yeah.
We have a lot of. I think we have a lot of talent going further on in the season. We just have to find a way to put the talent together
As a group. And
as
like,
a group.
we need to
we're-
have
We're
peop-
starting to do
yeah.
that on with the skills. It's just like with the linemen, like they all strive in different things, but they haven't found a way to work together and to get the blocking assignments, which we're gonna work on this following week.
I think they got about We
Yeah.
are about to go to the 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah, we are
Football
going to go
game,
to the 7th and 8th
so
grade.
I think we're gonna
But
head out
what do you
soon.
think? What do you like the most about playing for Fairfield?
I think the community is cool.
Yeah.
I like there's a lot of people who go to varsity games and the student sections, and
Yeah.
even just this year, especially our student section at our games, because we're freshmen, so we don't always get the most attention from like people. But there have been a lot of freshmen showing up, probably about like 20 each game at least.
At least. Yeah.
At least
I'd say.
30 to 40 sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think that's been helpful to get the
Yeah.
energy level up.
Also, just depends on who we're playing. If we're playing like some team like West Claremont, there's probably not going to be very many people there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when we played Colerain, there
there were a
a
lot of
There were a
people.
lot of people there coming just to support, which we really
And,
enjoy.
yeah.
It really hypes us up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
helps us play better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very different from just parents having people like our own ages and like
Yeah.
people actually showing support.
What do you think is the worst part? Just like that's something that annoys you, like on the team.
Talking before games drives me crazy. Like no, and I think, and it's less talking, but it's specifically, I think people not wanting to actually try
Yeah.
before the games. Like they don't see it. You have to get in a mindset before the games. So I think that kind of can be pretty frustrating.
Okay, Dominic, what about you?
Yeah, just a lack of focus, and just like they think that they're
Just too good to like warm up, or do you think it's more like of
I don't think they take it seriously enough.
Take
They,
it
they think
serious.
it's more of like a game, which is fine through middle school,
Yeah.
even. But like high school, like that's gonna make difference of people who make varsity next year or people who are playing JV as a senior.
and people
Yeah.
who
well, you can't do that.
yeah, you can't play it
You
as
can't.
a senior. Or
Yeah.
people who get recruited. It's a difference. It
you.
really shows like the separation from between people who take football seriously and want to take it to the next level, and
Yeah.
people who want to
Like, bro. Okay. And people who like want to get
recruited and stuff like that. All right, final takeaways. What do you think you need to improve on, just overall?
Not hesitating and going to make tackles.
Making the right read. I'm still making a lot of bad reads.
Being a better coach.
I think your first
Coach
day as a
Ross.
coach went
I think
pretty
my
well.
first day as a coach went really well, since
He-
I'm doing it for
He
free.
kind of got to see how it is to be a coach. And
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna look up some more drills, and I'm gonna just be overall a better running back coach. Which was what I want to do, as long as I'm injured. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna still focus on like taming my mindset and doing better, so I can work harder and do better next year. All right, and that's gonna wrap it up for the podcast for today. And hope you had fun. Thank you for Dom for coming out to this podcast.
yeah,
Next
our
time,
first guest on the podcast.
first guest.
Fairfield 1 podcast.
Yep.
All right, see you guys.
Peace.